As a child growing up in the 90s, I often imagined what the world would be like as I grew into an adult. I imagined a world free of racial barriers, a world where me being black wouldn't be the first adjective someone would use to describe me, where me being black wouldn't pose a threat to my life. To my disappointment, such a world has yet to exist. The selection I chose comes from the June 11th, 1963 Civil Rights Address by John F. Kennedy. I chose this piece to highlight that 57 years after the Civil Rights Address, Black citizens in America are still fighting to be treated equally. Anyone who is in any way different from another person, whether it be by choice or by birth, can agree that those differences are not reason enough for their civil rights to be denied or ignored. Every human is different, but we are all in fact of the human race, and being human should guarantee everyone the right to be treated decent and equal. JFK's speech depicts the unfair treatment of Black people in America, as well as discourages the acceptance of such treatment and calls for a permanent change. I quote, 100 years of delay have passed since President Lincoln freed the slaves, yet their heirs, their grandsons, are not fully free. They are not freed from social and economic oppression, and this nation, for all its hopes and all its boasts, will not be fully free until all its citizens are free. We preach freedom around the world, and we mean it. We enjoy our freedom here at home. But are we to say to the world, and much more importantly, to each other, that this is the land of the free, except for the Negroes, that we have no second-class citizens except Negroes, that we have no class or caste system, no ghettos or no master race, except with respect to Negroes? Now the time has come for this nation to fulfill its promise. The events in Birmingham and elsewhere have so increased the cries for equality that no city or state or legislative body can prudently choose to ignore them. The fires of frustration and discord are burning in every city, north and south, where legal remedies are not at hand. Redress is sought in the streets in demonstrations, parades, and protests, which create tension, threaten violence, and threaten lives. We face, therefore, a moral crisis as a country and a people. It cannot be met by repressive police action. It cannot be left to increased demonstrations in the streets. It cannot be quieted by token moves or talk. It is a time to act in the Congress, in your state and local legislative body, and above all, in all our daily lives. It is not enough to pin the blame on others, to say this is a problem of one section of the country or another, or deplore the facts we face. End quote. Like JFK said back in 1963, this nation will not be fully free until all its citizens are free. Free is such a small word in comparison to its meaning. But may we all be free from injustice, free to walk down the street without another citizen's unwarranted accusations, free from the fear of being disrespected, harassed, or even killed. We have made some progress, but are in dire need of more. Thank you.